Yes. So, Unit 6 is entitled Have You Got a Headache? This is what Unit 6 is entitled. And as we have done, or as we have dealt with the other units, we're going first to ask if you have checked the unit before the lecture. Have you figured out what are the main topics that this unit discusses? What is it mainly about? Have any of you figured out what it could be?
Can I answer?
Yes, sure.
By the title, have you get a headache? This unit maybe talks about some diseases that afflict humans. Some of them which occur in the winter, such as sneezes, summer throat, high body temperature, and others. And talk about that symptoms that lead to them and appropriate treatments that must be taken when we're infected. That procedures that we use in case of energy with these diseases and medicine that reduce this their effect.
Thank you, Huda. Thank you very much. Yes. Is there any other opinion about this?
Yeah, can I?
Yes, sure. Hold on.
Yeah. This unit talk about you got a headache. Yeah. Talk about sickness. Maybe if someone ask about your health. How are things like? Sometimes we get sick, as we say in this picture. Maybe sore and the sneezing and temperature and bad cough and sore eyes, so on. So sometimes we got sick, but when feeling sick, we say maybe I feel sick, not so good. I don't feel well. And if we have any sick, we can say I feel dizzy. I have got a headache. I have a fever. I have a cough.
Yeah.
So maybe if someone asks about your health, how are things like? Sometimes we get sick. Anyway, we thank God for our health. It is the greatest blessing from God. Thank God ever and forever about our health.
Thank you, Haura. Any other suggestions or any other opinions? Does any?
Can I?
Yes. Yes, sure.
Yeah. This unit talks about some disease and their treatment and ways to cure or prevent diseases.
Okay, yeah. That was a good brief answer. Yes. Actually, I like brief answers when I ask for one. So, and when I say, what do you think? What are the topics that the unit is discussing? And I want a brief answer. I would prefer a brief answer. And as your three colleagues said, as they said, the main topics or the main topic that this unit discusses is sickness. It teaches you, or it tries to teach us how to express our sickness how to express our bad feelings about something. So it is about sickness, how to express sickness, and it is also about, as I think Hoda said, it is about the symptoms that you. I hope you focus on how words are pronounced, like symptoms. Like if you see it here, the P here is silenced, so it is pronounced symptoms, symptom. And other stuff related to sickness, like the medicine or how to treat the treatment, I think Hara said, or even Hanan said. Yeah. So these are the main topics and subjects that this unit discusses. So as we have, we are used to in the other units, previous units, this unit also starts with a get ready to exercise. It is get ready to listen and speak. Here it asks us certain questions. How are these people feeling? Match the pictures to the expressions. Here he wants us to match these pictures with these expressions. I've got a terrible headache. He has matched this sentence with picture D. Here she has a headache. 2. My throat is really sore. What do you think? Which of these could be which of these pictures could be related to sentence number 2? My throat is really sore. Yes.
My throat is really sore. F.
So, what do you think? Which of these is related to sentence number 2?
You can answer?
Yes, sure.
My throat is really sore.
Yes.
F.
F. Yes. Thank you, Har. So this is about a sore throat, which is something related to throat, like مثل ما نقول التهاب مثلا بالبلاعين أو هيك شيء sore throat يسمون. So من يقول my throat is really sore, it means that there is something related to the throat that doesn't work so well. Number 3, I can't stop sneezing. I can't stop sneezing.
Can I answer?
Yes. يا طالب.
It is C.
Okay. No, it's okay. No, جاوب. Okay. I can't stop sneezing. It is C. Yeah.
A.
It could be either A or C. I think it is more an A. أعتقد الإجابة أقرب ل A أكثر مما هي ل C. اثنين متشابهات، واحدة راح تصير sneezing واحدة coughing. أعتقد إنه sneezing مرتبطة أكثر ب picture A. Number 3, I can. We already answered this one. Number 4, I've got a temperature.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I?
Islam Ali?
I've got a temperature. Yes.
Yes.
I've got a temperature SP.
It is picture B. Yes, thank you. I've got a temperature. It means يعني my temperature is high يعني حرارتي مرتفعة. هو صح الجملة ما بها كلمة تدل على مرتفع أو عالي، ما قالت هاي أو شيء، لكن لديه درجة حرارة أو I've got a temperature. It means that يعني she feels like a high temperature or a hotness or something like that. Number 5, I've got a bad cough. I think we agreed to put picture C to the coughing issue. So number 5 would be C. Number 6, I've got sore eyes. Something related to that. Yes.
Easters.
I don't know which one of you was the first one. So any one of you?
May I?
Yes.
6, I've got sore eyes.
Yes.
8.
Yes, it is obvious that it is E. Number 7, I've got a swollen knee, and we have only picture G, which is left, and it is about the knees, so it is G. 7G. When we have an illness, we talk about our symptoms. Here it says that when you feel sick, you talk about symptoms. How you talk about what you feel, what you have, what an issue do you in your body do you feel. So sneezing is a symptom of a cold. Like you see I'm sneezing, but you mean that you have a cold. يعني ما راح تقول إنه عندك نزلة برد، راح تقول شنو إنه أنت جاي تعطس كثيرا. فممكن إنه we talk about the symptoms, and instead of telling what the illness is. Anyway, now we're going to section A, listening at the chemists. We'll discuss this word at the end of the page. So, Chu Hua, who may originally be a Chinese, thinks she has the flu, so she goes to the chemist. So she thinks she has a flu, and she goes to the chemist. What we should do is to listen to the conversation. Now we have to listen to the conversation and figure out the symptoms that she has. Okay? So now we're going to listen to the conversation between Chu Hua and the chemist, and we have to, even if you have a pen beside you, we have to write down the symptoms that she tells she has. Okay, so now I'm going to play the audio.
Recording 43.
Hello. Hi. I think I've got the flu. Could you give me something for it? Okay. What are your symptoms? Well, have you got a headache, sore throat, temperature? Are you coughing? Yeah, I can't stop coughing at night. Okay. How long have you had the cough? Oh, a couple of days now. And I have a headache too. Do you take any other medicine? No. Okay. This is cough mixture. It will stop the cough. The most important thing is take 2 spoonfuls 3 or 4 times a day. Don't take it just when you've got a cough, because then it takes a little while to work. You need to take it before you cough. Or if you don't want to take medicine, then there is a lozenge you can have. Take 2. Have one, and then as soon as you finish, take another one. One after the other. Can I take both the lozenges and a cough mixture? No. You must take one or the other. You can have the cough mixture at night time and carry the lozenges in your bag during the day. If you're going to the movies and you think that cough's going to annoy people, you can have some lozenges. They soothe your throat, because sometimes if your throat's dry, you cough, so that will help there. And what about my headache? You should take paracetamol for your headache. It's gentle on the stomach, and it's safe to take. And take 2 of those every 4 hours. Maximum of 8 in 24 hours. You mustn't take more than that. Okay. And what about my eyes? They're really sore. Is there anything I can take for them? Yes, try these eye drops. Squeeze 1 or 2 drops into each eye twice a day. Okay. And how long do I take this medicine for? About 10 days. You shouldn't take it for longer than that. Okay, and remember to take multivitamins too.
Okay. So we've listened to the conversation between Chuhua and the chemist.
Can I answer?
Uh,
Can I answer?
okay. Let's.
A cough.
Okay.
A cough. B heartache. And C sore eyes.
Okay. Thank you. Ayat. Or Zahra. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Ayat. If you want to answer, you can. Yeah.
She has got heat and sore throat and coughing.
Okay. Thank you. Hawra, do you want to answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
He talked about your coughing. She said, I can't stop coughing, especially at night. And after that, talk about the headache.
Mm.
And also sore eyes.
Yes. Any other students that who wants to?
Can I?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Ruqayya.
Yeah. He talked about a cat and a headache and sore eyes.
Can you repeat them, please?
He talked about a cat and a headache and sore eyes.
What is the first one? Oh, you mean okay. Yeah. Any other opinion? I'm actually not after the different opinion. I'm after a correct pronunciation of the 3 symptoms. أسماء حسين اليوم ماكو.
Yeah, Professor, I am here.
Yeah. Can you, do you know the 3 answers?
Yeah, she's got a flu and coughing and sore eyes.
Okay, you disappointed me too.
But I was such surprised about that I am in Arabic language I can't understand and remember all the instructions of the chemist and remember all the medicines. Now I have to keep it and know it in English. It's really difficult.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think we will take more. We'll spend too much time on this exercise. If we had time, I would have repeated the audio and made you listen to the 3 symptoms correctly. So it is important to pronounce the words in a right way. So the first one was coughing. Okay, this is pronounced as a cough. While the second one was a headache, and the third one is a sore eye. These were the 3 symptoms that she suffered from. I think she's a she. Yes, he says here that she goes to the chemist. Anyway, here the exercise tells us to listen to the audio again and fill the spaces. We'll skip this one, but I want you to take a look at the pictures. At the picture here, there are pictures of the medicines that the chemist told Chu to take. A cough mixture to treat her cough, and lozenges also for the coughs. She told her that she can't take both of them. She has to take or she has to choose one of them to take. Here, this one, does any one of you know what this one was for which illness? The paracetamol, it was for what?
It's for headache.
Yes. This was for the headache, and this one was for the sore eye. So the information here is that, as I said, I will discuss the chemist word, and here it says that chemist and pharmacy are used in British English, but drugstore is used in American English. So when someone goes to a pharmacy, I think we are used to pharmacy more than any other word. دائما ما نشيل الصيدلية أو حتى نشوف مكتوب على الصيدلية pharmacy. فهنا يقول بريطانيا يسموها chemist، رايح للصيدلاني chemist، أو يسمونه pharmacy. While in American English, in America, they call it a drugstore. Drugstore comes from drug and store اللي محل drug اللي الأدوية. So this is a general information about the difference in vocabulary which refer to same thing, to the same place. So now we're going to go to the next page, and section B, speaking at the chemist. Here as a chemist, الصيدلاني, I don't know if any one of you have read the novel which is called The Chemist for Paulo Coelho. So in that novel, chemist refers to another person, not a person who works in a pharmacy. Anyway, speaking strategy here, as we are used to This section introduces us to certain strategies, how to tell others to do and not to do certain things. Read what the pharmacist said and put the expressions in bold into the correct column. The first one has been done for you. So here there is a table which has 2 columns. One is what to do and what is what not to do.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, about this question, here has been what to do and what not to do. Meaning here, we can't say you need to take what to do, you need to take, you must take, you should take. And when we say we not to do, don't take, you mustn't take, you shouldn't take.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Hara. What you said is correct, but here he has 1, 2, 3, 4 expressions in bold. يعني تعرفون اللي هو يعني الغامض. 4 expressions in bold, and the exercise wants us to take each one of these to the suitable place. So what not to do is don't take it just when you've got a cough, because then it takes a little bit while to act. So she here tells what not to do to her patient. Yani she tells her not to not to take it only when she has a cough. She has to keep taking it even if she does not have a cough. This is something she does not have to do. Okay, so don't take belongs to what not to do. Well, you need to take it before you cough is something you have to do. Okay, so you need to take. مثلا, okay, let's discuss it later on. Here you should take paracetamol for your headache. You should take is what you have to do. Okay, and take 2 of those every 4 hours is also what to do. So in here we have 4 expressions in which 1 only is what not to do and 3 which are what to do. Now, if we wanted to use these expressions, okay, so if we imagine a conversation between you and your friend, and you see your friend is sick, she has a toothache. You know what toothache means? Yes, it is a pain in his or her tooth. So can you use one of these expressions and so that you would tell her or tell her to do or not to do something? Should I repeat what I have said? I want you to give me a sentence in which you advise your friend who has a toothache. What would you advise her? By using or by beginning your sentence with one of these 4 expressions.
You mean here, if
And
anyone have?
like your friend has a toothache, yes. What would you tell her?
Yeah.
What would you advise her?
Maybe if our friend, if I ask about your health, maybe she said, I will ask here, how is your health? Maybe if she asks, I feel bad today. I will ask after that, what's up? I have a toothache. I said after that, you need to take a painkiller.
Very good. Thank you
Right
very
now?
much. Thank you very much.
You're
That is,
welcome.
yeah, that is a good answer. You first يعني got carried out, يعني not, you didn't say what I needed you to say, but then this was a great answer. You need to take a painkiller. You can tell your friend who has a toothache that she needs to take a painkiller. Is there any other answer?
Can I?
Yes. Huda.
If she suffers from sore eyes, I will advise her by don't use the computer and put some drops in your eyes. There will be help.
Very good, yeah. Thank you, Huda. If she has a sore eye, she has sore eyes. You can tell her that she has to let go of her computer and take drop eyes. Yes, Fatma Yahya, do you have something to say?
If she had a toothache, I will advise her that you should go to the dentist.
Very good, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. That's what I had in my mind, that I would say to my friend. You should go to the dentist. So there are different types of advices you can use. Can you tell your friend the same friend who has a toothache, can you advise her?
Well, Professor, I can tell him that don't take any medicine because that will affect you.
Why is that? I mean, people use medicine to...
Not any medicine, because he have to go to the dentist. Don't take anything.
That's something reasonable. Yeah, thank you, Asma. That's right. That's a good answer also, that the person should not take whatever medicine he himself thinks is a good one, and he has to see the doctor.
Now, Mr. Taha.
Yes.
Now I can ask you.
Yes.
How is your health now?
My health now, I'm
your
good.
health? Good or bad?
Now I'm good, but the only thing that I need is more sleep. I every day wake up at 12 or something, but only Thursdays I have to wake up at 10 to 10:15 or something, so that we have to take a lecture. Yeah. So I'm just sleepy, but my health is good.
May Allah help you.
Thank
I hope
you.
all the health for you.
Thank you, Hara. Yeah. So I have something in my mind. If you have a friend, as I said, who has a toothache, what would you tell him, which would begin with don't take, or begins with don't, only don't, leave the take. Small said don't take medicine without seeing a doctor. That is a good answer. But we also can tell him don't eat chocolates or don't eat sweet things, right? Anyway, here
Professor, we can say,
yes.
don't drink cold water.
Oh, don't drink cold water. Yes, thank you very much. That is also a very good answer, which I didn't have in my mind. Yes.
Yeah, also, I'm here. If anyone, if you have influenza, especially in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
don't take medicine, especially you drink babonot. I hear that.
I think we're going to discuss this later on. Yes. I think I've read it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Hori. So, I think we have spent a lot of time in these 2 pages. Here we have a Sound Smart section, which would also talk about stress. We'll someday discuss the stress. I think by repeating it, he wants us to focus on the stress subject. So I think one of the lectures we're going to discuss the stress subject and how some parts of sentences are emphasized or focused on more than any other word. So I'm going to skip it right now. Here it gives us a learning tip. It's a good idea to practice describing the situation and think about what people might ask you before you have to say it. For example, at the chemist's, post office, bank, etc. And here he tells us, like, if you're in a foreign country, like you're in Britain and you want to go to the chemist or you want to go to the bank or the post office, you have to imagine or predict what the employee would ask you, what the people inside these buildings or these places would ask you, and how would you answer them. When you are going to the chemist, you should get ready to answer the person there who would ask you, how can I help you? When you say, like, how can I help you, you should practice by preparing an answer for that, so that you wouldn't be confused or something there. Here we have symptoms and remedies. Like, we have here symptoms and their cures. We have a toothache, their cure, or their medicine. Toothache, we have a toothache and we would take painkillers for toothache. Here we have sore throat. What would we take for a sore throat from these?
Can I?
Yes.
Lozenges.
Very good. Lozenges. Yes. That is the lozenges. That is the way it is pronounced. Swollen knee. What would we use for a swollen knee? Ice, yes.
Can I?
While for the sore eyes, we would use the drops, as we said, and for the cough, we would use the cough mixture. Here he wants us to listen to 6 people who tell us what is wrong with them, give them instructions using the expressions. I use a different expression each time to sound more helpful. You can say, oh, no, they will help. I think this one is useful. But I don't think we need to listen to them. So we'll answer without listening. So here he has answered the first one. So when someone says that I've got a terrible terrible toothache, we would say, oh no, you should take some painkillers. Okay, they will help. Here in B, when someone says that I've got a sore throat, what would you tell him? You can't take the
Can I
answer.
answer?
Can I?
Can I answer?
Yes, let Ruqayya answer for now.
Yeah. P. Oh, I will talk. Oh, now you need to talk. Some losing gaze. I will help.
Can you repeat your answer, please?
P. Oh, now you need to talk. Some losing gaze. They will help.
Okay, thank you. Yes. You would say, oh no. Oh no. You should take some lozenges. Yeah. Here we have C. Someone says that he has a swollen knee. What would you tell him?
Can I?
Yes, Hawra.
Can I?
Yeah. So in me, here you can answer. We can say, oh no, you should put eyes on it. It will help.
Can I answer?
Yeah. Thank you, Hawra. For a swollen knee, you can say you should take some ice. You should put some ice on your knee. For the sore eyes,
Can I?
sorry, let's see. Zahra Ibrahim, she has raised a hand.
Sore eyes. Oh no, you don't use computer and put some drops in your eyes. They will help.
Very good. Thank you very much. That was a very good answer. Yes. Now with E, headache. Who was the one who said, can I, the last time? Okay, so for someone who has a headache, what would you tell him?
Well, Professor, we can say you can drink the Iraqi tea.
Yeah. Yeah, and smoke a cigarette, so that this would be, the headache would be totally gone. A tea and a cigarette. But here, the treatment would be different. Can anyone figure it out? For someone who has a headache. I will give you time. For someone who has a headache, what would you answer? What would you tell him?
Can I answer?
We can.
Yes, Huda. No, let's see what Huda would say.
You should take Benadryl and you need to rest.
Thank you very much, Huda. That was a good answer. Is there any other answer?
Can I?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. You should talk. Some painkiller help.
You should take. Okay, Huda. Ruqayya. Take. I want you to notice that it is take and not talk. Okay. Painkillers. Yes, very good. Painkillers could be used in these situations. Does any one of you have any other answer?
Can I?
Yes, Zara.
Cough. Oh no, you should take some cough mixture. They will help you.
No, thank you, Zahra, but we are still with E, headache. يعني Zahra now answered the F1, so we wouldn't need to answer it later on. She said that you have to take a cough mixture. Thank you, Zahra. But now we're still with E. I don't remember who. I think Huda said paracetamol or something. Panadol. Yeah, she said Panadol. I was after the answer here. If you remember the first conversation we listened to today, which was between Chu and the chemist. The chemist told her to take paracetamol, so that this was the answer I wanted to tell me, like you should take paracetamol, right? This one is what the doctor or the chemist told Chu to take. Okay? So when you have a headache, and I don't say that the answers you gave are wrong. They all are right answers, true answer, and correct answers. So now we're going to section C with listening, home remedies. Here we have different home remedies. يعني هاي مو بالصيدلية مثلا نلقاها علاجات بيتية remedies, home remedies. When people are not feeling well, they sometimes use home remedies. And they don't always go to pharmacies or something. Match each picture to the correct ingredient. Yani we have honey, which is obviously related to picture B, and we have garlic, which is related to which picture?
Picture C.
Yeah, picture C. Yani, we have also Chinese radish, which is picture
D.
Picture D?
Yes, picture D.
Picture D.
Have herbal tea, which is picture A, and lemon, which is picture E. Now we're going to listen to 3 different people who are Ali, Say, and Anna. I think it is Anna, not Aina or something. And we will notice the remedies they talk about and what their remedies are made from. We have the Chinese radish, as we said, it is some type of these vegetables that we find in Iraq. We also have garlic, which is right here, and we have curcumil, which is, as we say in Arabic, babunij. We have honey and we have lemon. So Ali is from Saudi Arabia. Seiji, I think he's or she's from Japan, while Anna is from Brazil. We're going to listen to each one of them and tick. You know what this is called? This is called a tick. Yes, here it says tick the ingredients each person talks about. So each one of them would talk about the remedy they use in their country. يعني كل واحد راح يحكي عن وصفة يستخدمها بدولته معروفة بدولته، وإحنا لازم نعرف شنو المكونات. What are the ingredients؟ تذكرون ingredients من اليونت المتعلق بالفود. we should know what the ingredients for these remedies are. We should take notes, and then we're going to discuss the answers.
Arabia. Recording 46. Recording 46.
In Saudi Arabia, what you do if you have the flu is you drink babunaj. It's a kind of hot drink. It's made with chamomile, which is a herb. You drink it very hot, and sometimes you have it with lots of lemon. You get vitamin C from that.
In Japan, if you have a sore throat, we use daikon, a Chinese radish. It's a bit like a large white carrot. We grind the Chinese radish and put honey on it and leave it for a while. Then we wait until the juice comes out, and then we drink it.
In Brazil, if you're not well, you've got a cold or flu or something like that, well, garlic is really important. You have a glass of water and you put a little garlic in it and mix it together. Every half hour, you drink 2 or 3 spoonfuls of the liquid. I don't know if it works, but we try it.
Okay, so we have, let's begin with Anna. Let's begin with the last one. She used only one of these 5 options. What did she use? Or what did she? Yes.
An answer? Garlic with mixture
Yes.
with a cup of water.
With a cup of water. So Anna said that in Brazil they would use the mixture of garlic and water. So here we are going to take only one answer, which is garlic. Okay. So now with Seiji from Japan, what did he tell us? He told us that they use a remedy called daikon. What is daikon made of? There are 2 things that daikon is made of. Yes.
Can I answer? Chinese radish and honey. Chinese radish and
Honey.
honey.
Yeah, very good. Chinese radish and honey. Yes. While Ali said that
Can I
they drink babunaj in Saudi Arabia. Yes, Hara.
Yeah, Ali here, Saudi Arabia, lemon and babonaj. In Saudi Arabia, what you do if you have the flu is you drink babonaj. It is a kind of how to drink. It is made with a common which herb. You drink is very hot, and you sometimes have it with a lost lemon. You get vitamin C from that.
Yes, that's what Ali said. So it
Yeah,
is chamomile and
especially
lemon.
especially I have a lot of friends from Saudi Arabia, and yesterday I asked them, "That's right. You do it if you
And
have
they
the flu.
and they
You
said,
drink
no,
babonaj."
that's yeah.
But answer me, yeah, but sometimes.
Okay. So this is. Thank you for fact checking the book. How they sometimes may tell us lies. So now we know it's true. I don't know if they drink. I forgot to ask my mother if we have something like this in Iraq, or I don't know. I haven't drink something like. I don't think I've drink something like this before, but I've certainly heard of Babunaj. I think you all had heard the name before. Anyway, we're going to skip these conversations in which the section here tells us to re-listen or to listen again to the audio and fill the spaces. I don't think this is necessary. Here is Ali, and here is Seiji from Japan, and here is Anna from Brazil. We have a speaking strategy section to describe something. It's a mixture of hot drink, I think, here, and it's made with chamomile, which is a herb. It is a bit a large white carrot. Look at C. It's a bit like a large white carrot. Yeah, it talks about the radish. Anyway, Seiji says we use daikon, a Chinese radish. Is it also correct to say we use daikon, which is a Chinese radish? Yeah, that is correct. We can sometimes, as we have studied before, eliminate or delete some words to prevent, for economical reasons, like to make our speech shorter. We can delete some words without changing the meaning. We can say we use daikon, a Chinese radish, instead of saying we use daikon, which is a Chinese radish. Anyway, here also we have some exercise about also some remedies. Here we have hot lemon juice, which is a drink, mandarins, which is some kind of a fruit, which is similar to a small orange, and we have vapor rub, which is a cream. These are also remedies to certain illnesses or sicknesses. I think we're done with this unit. He wants us to discuss questions about remedies. Okay, I also wanted to ask you this question. Do you have any extra information about some home remedies, بعض العلاجات المنزلية لبعض الأمراض؟ Can you think of some home remedies in Iraq? Do you have any extra information you can add to this unit? فقدنا علاجات منزلية بالعراق مثلا.
Yeah, sure we have.
Yeah,
can I answer?
Hey, yalla. Yasin.
Good morning, sir.
Finally.
How are you?
Yeah, good morning. We've missed you, Yasin. We've missed the male sound.
Yes, we don't have opportunity to talk to you.
Yes, you don't have opportunity.
All the opportunity.
ما احنا ما انطيناك opportunity.
Yes, they don't let us space to talk to you about information or extra information.
Okay, so I'll make a special time. Okay, yeah.
We don't have just the bandage and plaster and brush
yes.
We don't have another medical.
Thank you very much.
Pharmacy.
Thank you Yasin, but I don't think so. أعتقد مثلا أمهاتنا مثلا بالبيت من واحد يصير بشي ما تروح قبل تقول له مشينا للصيدلية. أكيد لازم شنو تدور لنا علاج من يمها بالبداية. يلا مثلا الشوربة، أعتقد الشوربة نقدر نعتبرها a home remedy which is يعني especially used in يعني Iraq, right? يعني أنت مثلا
yeah.
يعني when you have
Especially our mothers do it that.
yeah يعني we have sore throat مثلا بالبداية ما عندك مشكلة، أو even when you have stomach ache ألم بالمعدة، ممكن إنه الشوربة تعتبر. شنو الانجريدينتس مال الشوربة؟ هي مثلا vegetables، عدس and like chicken meat sometimes and other stuff.
Well, Professor,
yes, Asma.
I don't know if it's public or not, but in our house we are mix the orange with the celery and use it for anemia. Sometimes it's really good. It's work.
Well, I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, we've created that.
yeah. Well, that's good. That's some exclusive remedy you have يعني told us about. Yes. Anyway, so in this unit we have discussed the unit thinks that now because of this these information it gave us, now we can understand medicine instructions. Now we can give instructions and advice, and now we can explain what something is. These are the informations or the strategies we have gained in through this unit. Next time, hopefully, we're going to discuss Unit 7. How about hustle? And I'm going to send the audio files to you, and I hope we're going to participate. We are all going to participate in our next lecture. And I think there are many students we have not heard their voices yet. I hope this would change. So if you have any question.
Yeah, Mr. Tahar.
Yes.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes.
How many units do we take in the exam?
There are not specified number that we have to stop at. We're going to take each lecture, and sometimes we may not complete a lecture in one day. مرات إذا ما كملنا يونت هم تلك هذا اليوم، فإحنا ماكو عدد يونتات ثابت إنه نتوقف عندها. نتوقف عندما تتوقف المحاضرات. إحنا نستمر